So, a little bit of an unexpected video today. I would just be honest right off the rip. I haven't been playing Black Ops 4 ever since Modern Warfare Remastered became free to play. I've just been playing nothing but Modern Warfare Remastered when it comes down to COD. The game is exceptional, and I think anyone who at least has a PlayStation 4 and PS Plus should go and download it and at least try it, because it's one of my favorite Call of Duty games, especially on the current gen consoles. But I wasn't even aware that Black Ops 4 was going to get an update today until my Twitter completely exploded, Reddit completely exploded, and yeah, I don't know, man. Treyarch, you really did it this time. So, the update contained a lot of different changes. We'll go over those, of course, but there's one big one that people are extremely pissed off about, and honestly, rightfully so. So we all know what the Shamrock and all event is, right? It's an event that happens in pretty much every COD, I think since, Modern Warfare Remastered, actually, that we've had this event. Where around St. Patrick's Day in March, we have this event where there's just a bunch of themed cosmetics. Usually they do a themed map. We had Daybreak and Modern Warfare Remastered. It's one of the many events that we get. We get like Days of Summer. Usually we get like a winter event, things like that. And every year these events are free. These are free updates to the game where, generally speaking, you can at least get some content for free. In games like Modern Warfare Remastered, we got the free Daybreak update to, I think it was Downpour was the original map, where it basically just made it a daytime map. But on top of that, there's usually like a themed melee weapon and some camos and stuff you can get in supply drops. Generally, they update the game with new weapons and cosmetics and things like that around this time, with themed cosmetics and stuff. While in Black Ops 4, we did get a free, quote-unquote, update. They brought Shamrock and all into the game, but all the content for Shamrock and all is actually locked behind a 2,000 COD point barrier. AKA, if you want cosmetic content for Shamrock and all, as of the making of this video, you have to pay $20. So basically, Black Ops 4, as of right now, has an event that costs you $20 if you want to get the themed cosmetics, and also, of course, 10 supply drops are thrown in as well. And honestly, it's sad, because this game already, honestly, is having a hard time. It's had a hard time since launch. To see it go down this route is just, honestly, unexcusable, really. Even in games like Modern Warfare Remastered, there were camos that you would get just by completing challenges with each weapon for these themed events. But in the year 2019, in Black Ops 4, you have to pay $20 to access the content that they added in with this event. Now, there is no way, at least in my opinion, that this is the end of it. You can't just do this. They're gonna have to add a contraband stream, which, yeah, by the way, they haven't done that yet. There is no contraband stream for free content to earn right now for the Shamrock and all event, which is something that obviously we all expected. So they've basically brought out this Shamrock and all event, and they did nothing but add in a paywall to the content. That's what it is. There's no way, at least in my opinion, that they go without putting in this contraband stream, especially with all the backlash given. They're gonna have to do something, because if this is what they really truly intended to do, and they truly intended to release this event's cosmetics and stuff behind this paywall, Black Ops 4 is as good as dead. And I hate to say that, because I actually enjoy Black Ops 4 as a game, and I want it to do good, but it seems like the amount of bullshit that we've had to put up with this game just isn't excusable. I understand there's been a lot of problems with the game and things like that, but this just can't be it, you know? Now, personally, I do think they will add a contraband stream in for free for all players. At least I hope that they do. I mean, that's really the only way that they're going to get people back on playing this game. And if that is the case, I just don't understand why they decided, okay, so if they are going to add in a free contraband stream for players to earn content and stuff like that for free through unlocking tiers in the battle pass, or in the contraband stream, whatever you want to call it, right? Why didn't they implement that first and then add in extra cosmetics and stuff behind this paywall, instead of basically saying, oh, hey, Shamrock and all is live in the game, guys. Go ahead and go play and have fun, and then basically the only content really is just this bundle. At the very worst, it's absolute greed, and it's a scumbag move by Activision to basically put all the cosmetics of this event behind the paywall, but at the very least, it's just horrible coordination and just bad timing when it comes to how they released content for this event. I have no idea at the end of the day what's going on next. I can only speculate and hope, but God, man, this was just a horrible idea from the jump. There are some other things that did come to the game, of course. There was a huge patch note release over on the Black Ops 4 subreddit. So if you visit the black market, you can get your free St. Patrick's Day gesture and calling card, which I'm sure everyone is just rushing over, really, to pick that up. Multiplayer gets the St. Patrick Stockpile mode, which is a seasonal twist on Fracture from Black Ops 3. You pick up the Shamrocks and deposit them at the pot of gold to score points for your team. When it comes to Blackout, the spring map update is live, which is all new lighting, a lot more green in the map, things like that. Hidden treasures with rainbows and things like that have also shown up around the map. Zombies now has green-eyed zombies that await in Classic Chaos story maps. And also, there is a special new Easter egg to discover at the end of the rainbow. Contraband is the next map to basically get the lighting and weather changed and then to be called a new map with Contraband Hurricane, which is basically the map Contraband during a hurricane storm or a typhoon, as some of the world would call it. Personally, I wish they would release something that wasn't basically maps that we had in the game with different weather effects, but at the end of the day, this doesn't really matter all too much to me. Score streaks were tuned. The Thresher will no longer deal damage to friendly players in modes with friendly fire enabled like League Play and things like that. The Dart will also no longer count towards team kill punishment in modes that have this enabled as well. Casino is now going to be available in Hardpoint and custom game playlists for Black Ops Pass holders. Honestly, don't really care about that personally. Prestige Master level 999 was fixed for those of you who basically have grinded to get to level 1000 and you get stuck at level 999. That is being fixed. Later in Operation Grand Heist, they're introducing the Bare Bones playlist with classic gameplay rules and no specialists. Infected, Capture the Flag, and Prop Hunt also are planned for later in this operation. The World League Hub caught an update as well. It was actually the second most popular multiplayer playlist as a behind Team Deathmatch, really, as of last week, as it's been launched and everything like that. That's kind of been weird, I'm not gonna lie, but apparently they're saying there was an exponential increase in player participation compared to BO2's League Play. Doesn't matter to me, it's not better than BO2's League Play, so you're not gonna trick me with that. But overall, League Play caught an update. Match quit penalty. If you quit with 4 more players on the team, you'll now receive a penalty to the ladder points in addition to the standard match loss deduction. Thank God, I don't know why this wasn't something off the rip. It's crazy that they had an extra 3 months to build League Play on top of the 3 years that they had, and this basic feature of any competitive playlist ever was actually not even present, but daily bonuses will now roll over. There's 12 custom classes for people in League Play. People in the top 5 of your ladder will now earn 4 gems for finishing in the top 5 instead of just the person in first, as I believe it was. But if you are in first place now, you will earn 5 gems for finishing in first in each League Play event. It was, previously 4 gems. There will be additional ranks coming in the future, but Blackout caught a pretty big update today. Looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Spring comes to the map. There was a hardcore mode added into the game today, a suite of new features and quality of life improvements. Thanks to the community's overwhelming support of Hot Pursuit, it's staying in the mix for the week while Hardcore takes the featured playlist slot. Contraband stashes, which is, I guess, their access to the latest weapons, including the Rampage Auto Shotgun, Cap 45, Switchblade X9, things like that. I guess are available around the map, so basically you can find these DLC weapons and stashes of Contraband around the map, I guess? I don't know. Kind of weird, wasn't really worded the best. The Muscle Car and SUV are now in all the core Blackout playlists. Don't know why they weren't with the actual Operation Grand Heist being, I guess, brought to the game, but Operator Weapons and Purifier are being brought into the game, so yeah. Weapon Inspect will be available by pressing left on the D-pad. If you hold down on the left part of the D-pad, it'll still bring up your callouts and whatnot. Gestures and callouts are now available at the victory screen, so you can emote after you win. Limited time mode stats will actually now feed directly into a filter in the barracks. Previous Hot Pursuit stats will also populate this new stat filter. Zombies is also getting an update. Well, it did, I guess. The Helicatraz Gauntlet has been brought to the game. Host migration is now finally in the game. Don't know why this wasn't a basic feature, but yeah. There were some fixes to Prestige Master, which there was a couple issues with. Gameplay and stability improvements, but overall, that's pretty much everything that really happened in this update. It's quite the controversial update due to how they treated Shamrock and all, and while I agree that this is completely egregious as a business practice and this makes EA look holy, I'm hoping honestly that this was just miscommunication and that they hope to bring some sort of contraband stream later on through this event. And I totally agree that it's completely bad, but I'm just hoping that this was a mess up, honestly. I mean, if it's not, and this is how they really intended everything to go down, just doesn't spell anything good, really, for Black Ops 4. Especially with Modern Warfare 4 being announced right around the corner. Literally could be pretty much any time at this point. This game doesn't need any more fuck-ups, Treyarch. You guys gotta really get on board with what the community wants, because I'm telling you, I don't know if they understand this or not, but once Modern Warfare 4 gets announced, Black Ops 4 is just pretty much done. I hate to say that, but that's just how Call of Duty works. I'm not sure that's ever going to get fixed, or that's ever going to be something that they bring back and kind of make it to where you can play a COD all year and have consistent player bases, but I don't see it happening. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're brand new around here. Follow me over on Twitter at SubToptimus. I post memes, thoughts, and updates over there. Surefire way to get notifications of my newest content. Join the Discord down below. Lots of great things going on there as well. If you did enjoy, as always, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel. And until my next video, this is Optimus, paying $20 for content that should be free, and signing out.